I'm going to try to explain whatever the words on this wall means. This is Chinese, Wu Xing. Wu means none, or the opposite. And Xing means heart. So together, they represent no heart. But in ancient China, no heart literally translates into no mind. Now, to explain no mind, it's best to give you an example. Take, for example, mountain water. Water that flows from the mountaintop to the river on ground level. When it flows through a current, and when it sees an obstacle in front, let's say a big rock, when it sees the obstacle, it doesn't think, it just swirls through the obstacle. It doesn't stop in its tracks and say, hey, should I turn left or should I turn right? Right. Water does not possess that quality because it has no mind. It just flows. It could be said that we are no different from water, since that we are made up from the same elements. But to have a mind means to see an obstacle and to stop at your tracks and to decide whether to turn left or to turn right, or to turn left or to turn right. You are stopped at your tracks and you get anxious, and anxiety is going to prevent you from making the step forward, which is to swerve around the obstacle. That is what it means to have no mind. Another way to say it is to be spontaneous. So whatever comes to you, you just swerve around the obstacle without thinking too much about whether it is a left or a right or up or a down that is better. Not to get in your own way. Now imagine that we humans, all of us, are in this big, are swimming in this big, strong current river. You could try to swim against the current, but because it's so strong, no matter how much strength you put in, you will still be transferred by the river. Now, is there a smarter way to go with the river and not to let anything, not to struggle against the current, just to swim around it, just to swim with it, or to go against it? Obviously, if you know, no matter how much you try, you will not get to where you want to go. It will make sense to go with the flow of the river. To live life with this sort of mindset of no mind, you will experience less anxiety. Because whatever happens to you will happen to you. When you see an obstacle, you don't think, you just walk past it. And that's how you can make a step further. To move forward is to take a step further, not to stop on your own tracks. Not to get in your own way. Not to be overwhelmed by anxiety. So that's the wisdom of this ancient philosophy, which is the centerpiece of Taoism. A philosophy that was developed in ancient China.